What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Azid Talks Anime, where I, Azid, break down anime culture, and anime-related topics within the community. And today's topic is why I love and hate RDCworld1. And I'm not doing this alone. Today, I got my boy Skills here with me to really talk and go into why we both love and hate RDCworld1. Okay, but how you doing today, Skills?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing great. How about yourself? Are you doing good, bro? Ready for this video, man?
I'm blessed, but
yes, sir.
So off the bat, I do have a few questions related to RDC World. So one.
Let me know.
All right. So just to get just to get into this, right? I'm gonna tell you my how I got into RDC World 1, and then I'm gonna ask you how you got into RDC World 1. So
I got you.
This is the main reason I wanted to talk about this today, why I love and hate RDC, because RDC has a special place in my heart. I'm 23 years old, but I've been watching RDC World 1 since I've been, I think, like 14, 15, like right before I entered high school. And I found their channel randomly one day. I think they were doing, what is it? When people take anime too seriously.
Oh yeah. That's the classic, bro. That's the classic. That's actually the one I saw first. Not gonna lie.
Oh really?
Yeah, that was the first one. Actually, well, I'm gonna let you say what you gotta say first, and I'm gonna get my stuff. I'm gonna do it in order.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So for me, when I watched that video, it was at a time where I was just a new anime watcher. Like I didn't get into anime when I was like 5 years old. It was around like 8 or 9. I was playing like Naruto Ninja Storm 4 because that's when games were like $20 at GameStop. And my mom was like, hey, go pick out a game. So then I played Naruto Ninja Storm 2 right then and there from middle school. I didn't even know what anime was. And then I started buying Naruto DVDs. And then I started watching Toonami, right?
Toonami.
Bleach was like the first ever anime series I watched. I was just learning what anime was. I used to have like this small tablet I shared with my older brother. And then one day I was typing up like Bleach anime or something, or just Bleach. And then the only thing that popped up were like RDC World when people take anime too seriously. And automatically I felt a love like anything else because you could see how passionate they were in that video. And seeing older people, because I never saw anybody talk about anime at the time. So seeing older people, because to me, RDC World, they're like adults, even though they were like teenagers at the time. And I'm like 12. Seeing older people actually enjoy what I liked, it made it feel special to me as a child. And then since then, I've just been a big RDC World fan. And lately, I kind of don't feel that same exact passion as much. But before we even get into that, Skills, how did you actually get into RDC? Like, how did you become a fan?
Okay, I got you. How I got into RDC World 1, low key, my cousin put me on RDC World 1.
Okay.
Because I used to always watch, like, you know, I found Berleezy by myself. I watched like all like Let's Play YouTubers like Brad. Like I used to watch like all types of different stuff when I was like younger, and like when I was like 16 and stuff like that. And then my cousin, he was a big DBZ fan, you know what I'm saying? He watched all type of stuff, but like, I don't know how he found RDC, but one day he was like, yo, you gotta watch this video. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he showed me when people take anime too far video. And I was like, bro, what is this? I watched it. Ever since I watched that video, I was hooked to RDC World 1. That was probably like when I watched that video, I started watching all their other videos. It's from top to bottom, or from bottom to top. No cap, like that was my introduction, and ever since then I never looked back.
No, I feel you.
Yeah,
but no, I feel you in the same way. And it's just growing up at that time, right? For just being like a child, because you said you was watching it with your cousin, so I'm assuming your cousin was older than you.
Yeah, well, my cousin's only like, okay, this is crazy part. So we're only a few months apart.
Okay.
He was born in, you know, in the summertime, and I was born in fall, you know what I'm saying? So like, we just a couple months apart. So like, but even though he tried to put the big cousin thing on me, even though we a few months, but that's besides the point. But yeah, he was the one who put me on. We watched it, and of course, like later down the line, or I don't know when they released what was it? When LeBron is in the locker room? LeBron locker room.
That came like I think a year or two later.
I think it did come a year or two later, because right after I watched When You Take Anime Too Far, that around that time, like 2016, I remember the day they dropped it. I I've been hooked to them, bro. Like they were like already of my top favorite YouTubers because like you said, the passion that they put into their videos and the creativity. Like at the time, because at the time nobody was really doing videos like RDCworld1. Like that was like very, very, very different from like what the people were doing on YouTube, skit wise, I would say.
Yeah.
And how they incorporated, you know, anime, you know, parody stuff in their videos, and you know, and incorporating real life stuff like the LeBron videos, and you know, even the Olympic video. You know, you already know all them other videos.
Like Hood Avatar, Hood Olympics,
Avatar, like, you know what I'm saying?
Video Game
like,
House.
Yeah, and they have been very big inspirations for everybody that made content creation, and they deserve 100%. But I kind of see what you're saying about, like, you know, nowadays you don't really see it like how you used to see it, but we gonna get into that.
I feel it. Because like like that was going in the first thing, basically how long you watched RDC, because that's the first question I asked you. It's because like going into it, because you said you remember 2016 off the bat. 2016 is when I just started high school, and you and I are around the same age. You're 23 as well, right?
No, we're both 23.
Yeah.
Because when the locker room videos came out, I was in high school too. So yeah, we were pretty much doing the same stuff.
Because we're both 23, so that came out literally from me going on 14 to about to be 15 in high school. Like I wasn't even 16 yet, and I'm 23 now, and you're also around the same age as me. So like seeing that they had a big impact on both of our lives for basically, to be fair, a decade, and that's saying a lot. Like a decade already of 10 years. So like they have had a big influence, and like I remember growing up, and this is going into my second topic, RDCworld1. They made anime cool for Black culture. All right, I don't care what anybody tells me online, you specifically that's watching, that if you tell me RDCworld1, Ben, Dylan, Mark, Leland, I'm about to, I know I'm tripping because I'm not. I'm tripping because I know I'm forgetting somebody. Did I say Ben? Dalen. Dalen. I don't think I said Dalen. Oh my goodness.
You mean Dylan?
Yeah, Dylan. Well, Dylan wasn't around back then, but I
don't think he was either.
I feel like RDCworld1 made anime cool, specifically for this main reason. If you really look back 10 years ago, nobody was making, besides Berleezy, no one was making anime-related skits. First off, anime was just a lame thing to do. Anime was just something. It's true. If you're a black dude,
it's true.
If you're a black man and you liked anime, there's not a single woman that's coming up to you. That's a factual thing. And seeing that, and this is what made me truly fall in love. Pause. I had to put that out there. Pause. Fall in love with RDCworld. No, but fall in love with RDCworld1 is the fact that these guys were not afraid to do something that nobody else in the community was doing. And I'll go a step further. This is a little glaze. I don't even care. RDCworld1 is kind of the only people that kind of push the narrative of skit-based content, at least that early on YouTube. Not saying that there wasn't people doing skits, but at least for a community standpoint, no one did skits like them. That's how I basically feel. Nobody was doing skits like RDC back then. I'm not saying not a single person ever online. There's 8 billion people on this earth, and there's millions of people on YouTube.
Sure.
YouTube been around for over 20 years, but nobody did it like the group. There wasn't even groups that was that big at the time. Five members all doing skits together, and they're just friends.
Right.
It wasn't especially, and I don't like including race, but this is part of like they made anime cool for Black culture. At least to me, not a single, aside of Berleezy, who used to do like the little Berlin at the time used to just do regular yelling at Dora videos, and and Caleb City was like like, but if we're talking about groups, especially within Black communities of people, there's only probably like a handful of people, and that was probably the Vine crew, people who was doing Vine, like King Vader back in the day. And King Vader, all he did was he brought his friends from other Vine videos to his video. I'm talking about specifically a group that started together, that grew up together, and continued to do anime-based content together. They are the only individuals that I can name off the top of my dome to say that from beginning to end, they've done that.
Yeah, 100%. I definitely agree. Nobody was doing anything like what RDC was doing back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when it comes down to anime. So I definitely agree on the fact that like they're definitely the pioneers of this stuff for sure. And group wise too, because like it's crazy that they stuck together this long and all throughout these years. So yeah, I think they definitely did help, you could say make anime cool, right? Yeah, for black people and stuff like that. But yeah, but I think what they did was they their parodies and like making it like hood, and they added hood elements into it and stuff like that. And they added like they actually did some pretty good acting, in my opinion, in their videos that made it like feel made it more comfortable for people to be like, okay, this stuff is not that weird or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? It made it more easier for people. So I definitely think they added on to it because anime had a big boom in COVID time because everybody was locked in the house. But I definitely think they played a part for sure. I definitely think they did. Making it more cool to watch and stuff like that, and not make it look weird.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No, I have a lot of love for them. That's what this really titled at the end of the day. Why I love and hate RDCworld1. Like, I'm talking about the good points about them first, because I know a lot of people, they be like, "Why are you typing that in the title?" And it's like, because I'm a passionate fan, right? A very passionate fan. They've been in my life. This may be the most parasocial relationship ever, because I'm saying my life, but they kind of were like the big brothers to me personally, right? My brothers, until I became a content creator for anime content, nobody in my family knew what anime was. Even during COVID, my mom still didn't know what anime was. She still pronounced Naruto Naruto. She still, and I'm not gonna judge her for that. But and I know anime is cool now, but I literally had a conversation with one of my brothers one time. I came back from high school. I got into sports because my brothers were like top level athletes, right? So everybody in our city knew about them back home in Gary, Indiana. I'm gonna be honest on that. So if I didn't do a sport, I was gonna be considered weak and not like my brothers. So if I talked to anybody except my friend group that I met later on after I started high school about anime, nobody would really care, and we didn't like make it. We wasn't secretive about it, but we still just didn't tell everybody, yeah, we like anime because we like anime. It was still a weird thing. But if I'm being serious at the end of the day, RDCworld1 were kind of like my older brothers, because my brothers are 10 years older than me. RDC is pushing 30, no offense, but like they push it 30.
No. Why y'all do? No. Mark, look at this video and you know what I'm saying. He hear you say that, yeah. He gonna get on your ass.
I don't care. I'm gonna be me. Mark Phillips, Ben, Dylan, all of y'all, everybody. Oh, especially that dude John. If any of y'all watching this video right now, by the sake of God, I'm telling y'all right now, y'all are officially Unk status. I love y'all. I ain't gonna lie, y'all like my big bros.
Oh man. So when we turn 30, which is gonna come, right?
Yeah.
We Unk? You think 30's Unk?
People calling me Unk, and I just turned 23.
Oh my God. You're always saying that because this generation calls like us Unk. Like if an 18-year-old like talks to us and be like, "You 23? Damn. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be like, "You old."
It's people at my job who are 20 and 21, and they be like, "Dang, you old," like already. Yeah, so like, yeah. I don't care if somebody called me Unk at 30 years old. I accept it at this point. But going back to RDCworld1. If y'all watch this video, bro, y'all technically are my older brothers. I'm gonna just say, y'all don't even know me. That's perfectly fine. That's cool. But y'all will know me in the future. I'm gonna put that right now.
We gonna tap in with y'all boys. Yep, y'all stay right there.
That's what I'm saying. But no, that's the feeling I got, because nobody in my family no one in my family understood anime. My dad thought it was just demonic, so I could never tell my dad I enjoy anime. My mom, she let me be. She was like, "Okay, son, if that's what you like, that's what you like," but it's not, she don't really know about it. And then my older brother, one of them is in college, so I didn't see him. And the other one, who I'm with, who's also 9 years older than me, bro, he laughed in my face one time. I'll be honest, he laughed at me. I'm over here trying to watch Ruby with him. I was like, hey, I'm gonna put my brother at Jamal.
Wait, you said Ruby?
Yes, I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm gonna be honest, like with certain people, you got a code switch on anime.
That is true.
Like you gotta show them, like maybe show them some boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like something that they be fighting in, because niggas love fighting. I'm gonna keep it real. They love people when they box. Oh my goodness. They get down. But when you see Ruby, all these girls and stuff like that, they go into academy. They be like, "Man, get this lame."
Wait a second though. In my defense though, I showed them the trailers, the red trailer. I showed him the red trailer, the one where Ruby is only boxing the whole way through. I showed him that. He laughed in my face. He was like, Man,
Bro, I'm
what is
telling
this?
you, Ruby, like you gotta know, like you gotta be like tapped in. You gotta be like tapped in with like anime and stuff like that. You can't just
Yeah.
show like the naked eye.
That's true.
Never
That's
seen
true.
anime Ruby. Like you know what I mean? Like you wouldn't show somebody like certain shows.
That's true.
Because you already know they're gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Like put them on a little Death Note, maybe Attack on Titan. They gonna be like, okay, cool, this stuff cool.
I
You
know,
what I'm saying?
I know, but I loved it. That's it. I had said, hey, bro, I want to watch something with you. And I told him like this. I said, hey, bro, I want to watch something with you. I know we don't normally bond like this. You'd be cool. He's like, yeah, man, I do it. He ate his whole pizza. You know, he put ranch on the pizza and everything. He ate the whole pizza. It's like, he ain't say nothing the whole way through. And I was like, yeah, how you feel? Like, you know, 15-year-old me, he was like, bruh.
That's messed up, bro.
What the HE double L is this? You gotta watch it. I ain't trying to cuss, but that's what. Oh.
That man said, man, grab the basketball.
Basically, I ain't gonna lie. That's basically what he did. That's basically what he said. That's basically what my brother said. But no, get it back into it. Now, do you got anything else to say about RDC being
relating on like what topic was it?
RDC World 1 made anime cool in black culture, like stuff like that.
No, I already said like I already think they contributed to that, making it cool and stuff like that. Especially making it through the hood videos.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that was like that was the portal, because you know black people in ignorance. They're like, oh yeah, we watching that. We gotta watch that. So like immediately when they made those videos, I already knew it was gonna be a portal of people that be like, you know what, this anime stuff might not be that bad. You know what I mean? So I agree 100% that they contributed for sure.
Okay, I feel you on that. Now, this is going into my next topic, right? And my next topic is basically, I don't hate RDC World 1. But we gotta admit that they definitely changed as a group.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is basically, I want to talk about that change that RDC 1 had, and this is what I basically mean by that, right? Like I was talking about, like when people make anime, when people take anime too seriously, or Hood Avatar, all these series that they like. Well, when people take anime too seriously, they basically in this day and age they drop. To me, if it's over 2 years and you didn't continue the video, I think you dropped it. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I agree.
But Hood Olympics, they still bring that back. They still bring Hood Avatar once in a while. They give us teasers of how they're trying to make it bigger and better. And you know, they got Video Game House, Anime House, so they kind of expanded on it. But I personally feel, as a fan of RDC World 1 and how they changed, I feel like some of their content now doesn't have that same passion like it used to. And I understand that things have to change. Like as a content creator, because I make content and even I have to change. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm a creature of habit, so I don't like change. But being a fan of RDC World 1, this is the thing that I kind of hate. I'm not saying that they're not doing their best, because they're over here trying to create the best manga series. They're over here trying to make the best versions of life for themselves. And they're trying to still give to their fans as much as possible. That I love and I still respect it. But this is my thing that I have a problem with RDC World 1 on this one, right? Is that I don't feel like that same level of passion is there anymore. And I could be completely wrong on this, but this is my viewpoint. In the beginning, when they were first coming up, it felt, not only because they was changing stuff in the community, at least to me, and they were doing stuff that people were afraid to do, and I still think they are doing that, but it comes to the point of view as that now I feel like when they make content, it's more in the retrospect of like, all right, we already got what's successful, let's just keep pushing it out. And you have to do that as a creator, but it feels more like they have to do it because they know it's kind of like a demand for it in a business. Not as, okay, I'm about to go out here and create not even something new. I'm about to go out here and create it as if nobody's watching. Now they know that people are watching them, so I get that you have to change in that way like a business, but it feels like it's lacking like that sense of family to me. Like they add new people, I love that. They add more people from the community, I love that as well, but it doesn't have that same sense of like, hey, we are a group of people together and we want to create something different. It has it like, hey, we already made it, so we about to just keep going with successful.
Okay. I kind of get what you're saying.
Okay.
But I got you with my opinion on this. Okay. I kind of agree and I kind of disagree.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I agree on the fact that like their content has definitely changed. You know what I'm saying? As a content creator, definitely have to evolve. a lot, you know, throughout your journey. You can't really stay in the same place because people are going to want that change, you know what I'm saying? Because if they kept dropping the same stuff, people are going to be like, okay, we'll switch it up a little bit, you know what I mean? So I kind of understand as a creator, like you got to change your content, but you know what I only disagree with? I only disagree with because with the point that's saying like maybe it feels like less at home is because they kind of are suffering from success. And the reason why I say that is because they got too many good series that they got. They got Hood Avatar, they got Anime House, they got Video Game House, they got all these other series that they got to keep up with. And the thing about RDC is I know Mark and everybody else's process is that they're trying to top the last one, and they're trying to make it like they're really trying to make movies now.
Yeah.
Like if you look at what they're doing, they're trying to do short films too. Like Mark, their whole goal, really, like if you watch like their videos from the beginning, they really wanted to make a manga. Like Mark wanted to make a manga, which they're doing right now, and he wanted to make movies, which he's on the way of doing. You know what I'm saying? Because he dropped that short film called Imagine That, which was really good. I really like that short film. But I think they're doing a lot of different things at once, and it's kind of holding up things. Because back in the day, they had their set projects. They just wanted to do Anime House. They're going to do Anime House real quick. They're going to do Video Game House. They're going to do Video Game House quick. But the thing is, if you look at like the quality content that they drop from now to back in the day, it's night and day. Because they definitely upgraded their stuff, like, you know what I mean? And we don't know how hard it is behind the scenes trying to do a movie, a manga, all these other series at the same time, you know what I mean? That's why I think Anime House, the new one, the final season, is taking a long time, because they're trying to balance all this stuff out. Because even as me as a content creator, right, it kind of gets hard trying to do multiple things at once that you actually want to do. It's like you got to really pick one, but at the same time you don't want to pick one because you want to do everything. You know what I mean? And I already know how Mark be thinking because I watched a few videos of him. He's kind of like a perfectionist. He wants things to be like perfect, but it can't be perfect. He said this in an interview, I believe. But I even like can relate to that. Like I want, like when I make videos and stuff like that, I want it to be perfect in my opinion, but it would never be perfect. So you just got to drop it. You know what I mean? On their sense, they're trying to make it the best possible when they drop it. So they're holding up all these projects, and it's kind of making it look like, because I think the skits they're doing right now are just some quick stuff. They can do like, you know, immediately. Like the video, I think they dropped the Young Boy video.
Yeah.
That was like, I'm pretty sure that video didn't take them that long to make. And all the other videos. I think they're just holding out right now until they drop all their big stuff. But I can definitely see, like, if you look at the span of videos they've been dropping, it's been like some safe content. Let's just keep it real.
Yeah,
it's safe.
yeah.
It's just safe. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's too similar to the people you see on your IG reels. Like, you know what I mean? And not that home RDC, like, man, they doing the Anime House, they doing this, you know, these original ideas and stuff that nobody's doing. So like, only reason why I disagree is because I feel like they got too much stuff going on at once, and it's kind of holding up the big projects. And they got to drop something because they don't want to be dropped. You know, they got to make their content. That's their job. So that's part of my take on it.
Okay, no, I respect it because I'm also a content creator. I feel you in the same way. And then even just coming up with one cohesive idea and going out and executing it to be a perfectionist, it takes so much time and energy just trying to think about it and trying to plan out how you do it. So the fact that they're going at it as not only a group, but also they're talking like companies. They're talking to people, like they did the State Farm event. They do DreamCon every year. Which I'm gonna get back to on that one. I'll get back on DreamCon in a second. Yeah, but outside of that, they also stream for 5 hours a day. Like, at least Mark and Dylan.
I didn't even bring the streaming up. That's another thing that be taking up time.
So I'm not here to say like, oh, I hate RDC because they're not like how they used to be. And I know that's not what you're saying, but
yeah,
what I'm just trying to say is it's that home vibe that I personally don't feel anymore. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, but it does make me a little sad. Like I said earlier, I felt like these guys are kind of like my big brothers at one point in life. And I know that's a parasocial relationship, and I'm not saying like, oh yeah, I could call up Mark today and we about to do this. No, but it's that sense of like, I guess I kind of miss my bro, because I still remember like growing up watching Mark make videos, and I don't really cuss, so I'm not gonna say the cuss word, but Mark made a video about his first experience when he got HOE'd. Like, Like, remember he like the about the girl back then in the day when he was like just turning 20, and I remember I was just and I was sitting there watching that, and I know that video didn't get that many views, probably got like a few hundred views back then, but I would sit there and I would watch it because seeing somebody who I'm just gonna be honest, I looked up to at the time, I still somewhat look up to RDCworld1. I don't want to just say I don't like them, but seeing that level of transparency as a creator, that's what made me love them more. Like at the end of their videos, and I'm not saying they don't do it anymore, but they don't do it as much, where like Mark would talk to the viewers, like on the bigger videos, like when they do like their short films, and then Mark would like, oh, I'm about to push this out real quick so you guys at least have something. He'd still talk to people, and then Dylan and everybody may join in or they may say something, but it doesn't feel the same because it doesn't have the same energy. It just doesn't have that passion. I don't want to say love, but the passion like it used to. And that comes with change. Nothing in this life is ever going to stay the same. Everything is subject to change but God. Like getting that level of transparency with RDC is just something that I wish I could get back as a fan, because like when Ben left, everybody felt when Ben left. I think if you was a viewer back then and Ben left, and then you started slowly seeing Dylan transition into RDC, you can feel the difference in viewership at that time. Not saying that it was bad, but it's almost like when RDCworld1 goes through a big change in their life, you felt like you would a big change in their life. Now it's just like, all right, gang, I'll see you later, bro. Hey, you up? I like that, man. Hey, man, I can't wait for you to do this. It's kind of like that. It's like when you don't talk with your buddy in a while, but you reconnect and you be like, hey man, how you doing? I'm doing good. Oh, you doing this now? And then the conversation quick. I ain't saying it's dry, but I'm just saying the conversation goes up pretty quick. And I'm gonna let you go first, and then I'm gonna talk to you about DreamCon. How do you feel? Yeah. How do you feel about what I said about that?
I mean, I can see your points definitely. Okay. I just really want to stand firm on like, okay. I don't think they lost creativity or passion for it. I just think they're getting overwhelmed with a lot of like stuff they're trying to do. Like they're really, I really believe that, because like you don't lose that fire.
That's true.
I don't think you just don't lose that. Especially like the videos and the consistency they had. Well, they're not. I don't know if they were that consistent back then, but you get my point.
Yeah.
Like they definitely had like passion, 100%. I don't think it went away. I think they're really just trying to make it the best they possibly can. Like, if you've seen the new anime house trailer,
yeah,
they're adding CGI to their video or their skit. Like that stuff is not easy to do. Like I think that they are trying to make this stuff the best possible, and they're not trying to rush it out. They're really trying to not rush it out. So I think what you said, I don't blame what you said. I kind of see what you're saying. You're trying to say like, man, like it's not the same. It's not hitting the same.
Kinda.
Even for me, because I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be very, very transparent. I've not been watching their content like that like I used to, like RDC posts on that. Like, you know what I mean? I really like nowadays. I watch them here and there.
That's how I feel.
You know what I'm saying? Like they've been doing some little safe skits. I'm gonna keep it real, some safe skits. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'll say. Yeah. It's not bad skits by any means, because they're entertaining regardless. Yeah. They could drop anything and they'll make something out of it. But I think they're just holding off right now. You know what I'm saying? Like they just trying to chill for a little bit. Like, I think they just trying to do their thing right now. And they streaming too. I forgot to mention that. They're streaming, doing skits. They're trying to do short films, manga. Bro, that's a lot of stuff. That's
true.
I can't even imagine how much like time they even have to do any of this stuff. Like I really imagine their schedule being completely busy and packed up most of the time. But I definitely see what you're saying though. Like you're saying, bro, the new RDC is kind of like, you basically saying it's a little artificial. It stays a little artificial.
I ain't trying to say. I'm not saying all of that. It's kind of like but I feel you. It's kind of like the corporate mindset. Like they transcended. This is what I'm saying. They expanded past like, hey, we're a group of content creators who love anime, and then sometimes we do other things like LeBron James locker room skits. It's now transcended to like, this is a full-on brand and full-on business. So it transcended that part. Like they bring celebrities into their parties now, like Megan Thee Stallion. I'm trying to think of some other people, but they asked people for DreamCon stuff, and I wanted to get into this a little bit, not too long on the DreamCon part, but like they asked their fans who go to DreamCon which celebrities they want to meet. That's a big step. You have to have connections and enter that doorway to even do that. So they definitely expanded. Yeah, and I'm proud. Well, I don't really think they care if I say I'm proud, but I'm proud as a viewer, not just a black person. I want to say this. As a person in general, this is on this earth, I'm proud of RDCworld1. They may never see this, they may never know who I am in my life, but if they do, I want them to know I'm proud of them. As somebody who watched people manifest basically their version of their own dreams, which people would have said what was impossible at the time, they did it, and they went over and beyond for the community. That's what I want to truly say.
No place.
Yeah. No Diddy. No Diddy. Like, but no, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, yeah, I definitely agree on the part. Even for me, I think RDC is a big inspiration for me, definitely. Like, I think RDC is the standard for sure when it comes down to like filmmaking, just consecration in general. Like, they are the standard where you want to kind of, you know, look at it and be like, man, like that they inspire me to do that, bro. Like, bro, half of the stuff I'm thinking about I want to do in the future is kind of like inspired by them. And they definitely, growing up wise, they definitely inspired me to be. They're part of the reason why I actually became a consecrator. I'm gonna keep it real. Like them, Berleezy, a little bit of Corey, like all them black consecrators. They was the reason why like I even tried to do this stuff. And I'm pretty sure it's a bunch of other people that have the same take on that, like inspired them to do YouTube and stuff like that. So yeah.
I feel you.
Them boys are definitely doing big things.
So we gonna wrap it up soon, but I wanted to ask just 2 more questions. All right.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. So real quick, one is, how do you feel about RDC when they make DreamCon? I have a mixed opinion, and I'm gonna be very serious.
Did you go last year?
I went last year. I didn't go this year. Yeah, I went last year and in 2023.
Okay. Okay. I can only have the take on when I went. Because I went in 2023, and I didn't go 2024, and I didn't go this year. But my experience on DreamCon has probably been fixed already, because all the panels and stuff was all messed up. All of it was messed up when I went.
I got like,
you wasn't, if you was trying to meet somebody in 2023, you might as well go to a different panel. You're not seeing that person, bro.
No.
You might as well click on the video, and that's the closest you're gonna be to that person, bro. Because everybody at DreamCon, they be chasing these people, bro. And in my head, I'm like, bro, I'm a grown man, and I'm not gonna chase after other grown men. Like, I'm trying to be with them boys. I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be like fanned out, if that makes sense. But that was kind of my experience. I had fun though. I think DreamCon's a great thing though. I think it's a great thing, and I applaud them because their convention's like nobody else's convention. Their convention, they got if you want to meet your favorite consecrator, boom, you could do that. If you still want the regular anime, you know, convention experience, you can have that. You can really do anything you want there. It's like, it's really in the name, DreamCon. You can do whatever you want when you go there. If you don't like anime and you want to do some other stuff, you want to talk to girls and stuff, like, you can do that. You can do that, bro. Like, it's you can do whatever you want. Not everything, because I can't say that for you people. But
you people crazy.
you can do most things.
Got you.
That's what I was saying.
Got you.
But yeah, that's my take on DreamCon.
Okay, I say personally, right? For me, DreamCon is a mixed bag. I'm gonna get into the cons first. No, I'm gonna get into the cons first. Too many people be freaked out. but also I want to put, I can't blame RDC for that, because I feel like I haven't experienced enough DreamCons. It's been 8 years. I've only experienced 2 or 3, and I'm going to the 2026 one, so I can't say anything necessarily. But this is my point of view, that I don't feel like I can place blame necessarily on them, but I still want to at least talk about it. Is that I have heard some concerns in the community, is that they also feel like if you went to the earlier cons before 2023, people said it was that you used to see Mark in all of the games just walking around, hanging out. You get that it's that personal connection. And that's what I really feel, that not only just myself, but some people, they don't want to go anymore because they don't feel that anymore. And some people have even pointed out, like, even after DreamCon, I've seen other people, like, just random videos like over the past year or so about how it's not safe for family anymore either, right?
That's fair. That's fair. I was gonna add on to that because RDC can't do nothing about
That's
that.
I feel it. I feel you on that.
They can't do nothing about it because when people see that stuff on the internet, because this thing everybody knows this thing called fear of missing out.
Yeah.
And you don't want to miss out on meeting RDC if you had an opportunity to, right? Or any other content, because like, bro, when I went, but there were so many different content creators you couldn't meet. Kai was there, and AMP was there. Megan Thee Stallion was there last year, right?
It was crazy because I went to the 2023 one with, like, not with you, but I went to the 2023 one and we didn't even meet it. We didn't even see each other.
I saw you one time though. I saw you one time.
Oh yeah, I do.
The whole convention. I seen you one time. I did not see you the rest of the convention.
I was sprinting.
It was 2 times actually.
Yes.
It was the first time, the first day, right? And then I think the second day when Rob did that panel.
Yeah.
Not that panel. He did the little character ranking video. Yeah. That was like the second time. But most of the time, if you're not with that person the weekend.
That's facts.
It's gonna be hard to see that person
because
like it's so many people there.
Because I was sprinting to every event, and I'll never forget this because I started following the dude after this. I heard that this year it was worse. Like people was actually grabbing each other, touching on stuff like that. And that's great. Like people have videos be like, man, I can't wait for next year because we about to do that again. Like, and people was like starting fights. People generally was starting fights so they can get the perfect clip. But when I went in 2023, I didn't go this year because I just wasn't led to go. But this past 2023, when I first went, it was people just like, this is off topic. So if anybody want to go to this part of the video, please go to this part of the video. Just skip this whole dialogue. But this is I'm gonna make it quick. Basically, it was a guy that I was up top. I was coming down the elevator when this was still in Austin, Texas, I believe. And I saw like a dude just make a noise and everybody ignored him. And basically somebody knocked down his nachos and just kept walking. And it was just the lack.
Hold on. You said someone, this happened this is a real life.
I'm so for real.
Scenario.
I'm so for real.
Walked up to somebody, knocked the nachos out his hand and just say, you know what, I'm gonna catch you, my boy.
Okay, so
really?
So what happened was, like, it was weird because from what I wasn't there at that moment, but bro said, yeah, somebody just knocked, like actually put some force into it and just dropped this stuff on the ground.
No beef, like
no beef, unprovoked. And then he just dispersed into the crowd. And the thing was, when I saw it, the reason why I was so locked into this one individual while I was busy is because the entire crowd around that whole like surface area, that whole circle of area, everybody just made sure they didn't get near him. He wasn't nothing like that. He just literally was looking down at his food in disbelief because he just spent $20 to get some nachos, bro. So like, everybody made a whole circle, no matter how busy it was, everybody just spread it away from the dude and just acted like he was not there. And so I went towards him. Like I actually started going down the escalator a little bit. Like, and I was like, hey man, you doing all right? Like, what happened? And he started telling me what happened. I was like, nah, man, come with me. And it was just like, and this isn't to RDCworld1. This is to like people who go to conventions in general. If you see somebody and I get that you're there for fun, but first off, if you knock into somebody, if you over here trying to make the perfect clip, or you over here openly disrespecting somebody, and then if you somebody in the crowd and you just notice it and be like, it does not matter to me, I'm not gonna keep moving because I spent this money and this person means nothing to me. I just feel like you're not that good of a person. I get that some people just don't want to spend that time because they don't know the individual. But at the end of the day, if that could have happened to anybody, and people who over here trying to make the perfect clips at DreamCon or any convention, I feel like some of y'all need to grow up just a little bit.
That's lame content. I'm gonna keep it real.
I feel
that's some Jack Doherty content, bro. like if you're making content like openly disrespecting people, you are lame. I'm just gonna keep it real. Like some people need to hear that though, because we be sugarcoating stuff, and we got to keep it real with these people. They are real life crash outs for no reason, like just menaces to society.
Yeah, because
if you smacking nachos out of someone's hand unprovoked, maybe you got to look in the mirror, bro. Because something's wrong.
I'm gonna be honest. If somebody comes up to me and any of my camera equipment gets damaged, I will make sure the camera equipment gets broken, and I will make sure I put hands up. Like that's I'm gonna put this right now. You will have to put me on a blacklist because if anybody does that to me and it's like my camera or anything else, I will break your stuff. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh no, you're nice. That's too nice. I'm putting whatever I have down. We're boxing. Like, I know. We gonna take it outside respectfully. We gotta box. If I lose, bruh. But we got a box right then and there. Like you can't disrespect me and I just take it. You know what I mean? Like and by the way, whoever watching this video, don't just because I say that, don't try it, bro. Don't do it.
I ain't gonna lie.
You know, every time you say something like that, but I'm gonna try them next time. I'll pull up. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, just be chill, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm telling y'all right now, as the Enze, I'm telling you, because I'm gonna put this out there because they're gonna recognize me anyway. I have one of those faces. I'm gonna make this quick. My girlfriend's gonna be with me. So if anyone of y'all do something devious, I'm taking all of y'all out. Like, it's not like, oh, okay, he's all right. No, I'm going to take you out, bro. I want it to be known to the public. You're not gonna walk away after this convention. But, do you have anything else to say about like RDC or DreamCon before we get to the last segment?
Besides you're not meeting your favorite consecrator, and what else? Pizza costs too much money. Let me think about some other stuff. Yeah, if you're. By the way, this is the last thing I'm gonna say about the convention stuff. If you are going to DreamCon only to meet these consecrators, do not go. I'm gonna repeat that again. If you're going for the conventions for consecrators only to meet them, you're going to the wrong convention, bro. Because I kind of did this a little because I was trying to meet some of them.
I did it too. I can't blame you.
Know what I'm saying? I wanted to meet the people that I watch and I look up to. They can maybe ask some questions about consecration. You know what I'm saying? Not as like a fan. I'm not gonna be fanned out, but I did it one day, bro. If you do that you're gonna be doing the entire day and not realizing that you're wasting your fun. Like you're wasting your money. Like you gotta realize you're out there to have fun. Maybe you want to network a little bit, but just go out and just have fun. Like these consecrators, they're not going anywhere. They're gonna always be there, and you don't have to meet them. They're just happy that you're there. You know what I mean? And they can't do nothing about it that these people are parasocial and they want to meet these people so bad that they're willing to push people over. Guys, we got to realize, let me say it again. They're human like you. Yeah. Okay? They're human like you. As long
as they're not trying to get a cupcake, you safe.
Pretty much. Wait, hold on.
I know you good. I stopped to just make sure, but what was I about to say? Okay, so this is the last part. And then we go wrap it up here. All right. So personally, I want to ask you a question. Okay. If you could have the Mount Rushmore of like the anime community for consecrators, who would it be and why?
Oh, this is a good question, bro. I can't lie. Okay. Can't even lie. Okay. Off the rip, RDC got to be in there. Okay. Like no glaze. No glaze. Let me think. We're talking about just anime content. We're talking about just anime consecrators?
Yeah, for this one, yeah.
I'm gonna have to cheat, bro. Because like there's so many people that do anime content, bro, like that I like. Okay, no. This is the person I got all the time about though. Okay, RDC. Okay. Shonen Showdown. Yep. Okay. Yeah, Shonen Showdown has to be there. He's probably one of my favorite. Rob, you're watching this, bro. Keep on together. I'm gonna send this to Rob. I'll be like, hey Rob, we both glaze you, bro. Pause. Bro, Rob is probably Rob. All glaze. Rob. I'm gonna send this to Rob, and he gonna be like, what the hell is this? All glaze. Rob is the best anime consecrator. No. But Rob is the best anime consecrator by far. Like, we talking about just strictly anime? Yeah. It's Rob. Yeah, for sure. I agree. Because I probably watch him the most out of everybody, to be honest, when it comes to anime content. I'm trying to think of somebody else. Okay, that's two, right? We just need two more? Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I feel you on Rob because Rob also inspired me to make some new content I got upcoming soon. Be looking out on the channel. Be looking out on the channel for that. Oh no, for sure. Dang, I don't know who else I should put there. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody that I like watch because I be watching anime content, but I really don't. I don't watch it like I used to. Like I used to watch like. Well, actually, could we count these boys? I'm not gonna lie.
Who you got?
Low-key Gigok.
Gigok? Okay. Okay, you know, no, that's solid. That's solid. That's solid. For this, for your Mount Rushmore of anime.
Yeah, I'm talking about from Mount, like, the people I watch. Like, like Gigok definitely is up there because he started the anime and men and stuff. And like, I'm an isekai guy. I like isekai trash. He likes isekai trash. We'll get along perfectly fine, like, for sure. So Gigok definitely got to be on there. RDC already said. Rob. And who else should I put on there? I gotta make sure this is the right person, because if I leave somebody out, I'm gonna be mad at the end of this video, for sure. Gonna be like, dang, I forgot him. Dang, I forgot him.
I feel you.
And you already know the comments. They gonna be like, yeah, you forgot him. Bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to think of mine as well, and I'm like, oh, I'm stuck because there's so many creators. I could put
so many creators.
I know you on your phone right now.
That's what I'm going down my list right now.
Oh my goodness.
I'm trying to make sure. Okay, hold on. Let me. I'm sorry that this is taking too long.
I'm trying to look over it too, because I'm like, wait a minute. I ain't gonna lie. This could be difficult.
This is difficult because I don't watch anime content like I used to. Like, I used to watch anime content like all the time. I'm sorry to all the anime content creators. Like, by the way, like y'all the goats and stuff like that. But y'all gonna have to get up there with Rob for me, bro.
No, I feel you, because I'm over here looking. I'm like, crap. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and say mine.
Oh yeah, just say yours. Okay. Say yours.
So for my mouth, all right. So for my picks for the Mount Rushmore of the anime community, I'm gonna just go ahead and say RDCworld1. I'm gonna get that out the way because it's a solid pick. Like I said, they live like with my big bros. I have to say that. But next it will be Rob, because Rob has definitely inspired me to change up some of my content I got coming soon to the channel. So Rob is just overall a positive guy. He's amazing to be around. He's just a fresh of energy, and I feel like the anime community needed it because it kind of was getting stale without Rob. Third pick, I'm actually gonna say Rhyme Style, because this is why I gotta say Rhyme Style. Rhyme Style to this day, like when I had conversations with Rhyme Style, like I used to actually text him on Twitter, and when he replied, I used to get so happy. Afro Central up there too, but I'm gonna say Rhyme Style for this main reason. Rhyme Style was creating content for basically 10 years straight and didn't miss a day of content. And that's a level of dedication that I feel like you don't get anywhere else with any other content creator. To do it post a video every day for like over 5 years is incredible. So I gotta say Rhyme Style. And then for my fourth pick, because I actually got to meet them, your boy Roshi.
Your boy Roshi?
Your boy Roshi.
He does the like reaction videos of the shows.
Yeah. And I got to meet Roshi, Shura, and also Lupa. Lupa was funny as heck because I was trying to talk to this one girl before I got my girlfriend. I was trying to talk to her. It was like the VIP section, and I can't say who it is because it's gonna be something up there. But I don't know if Lupa remember me, but it was this moment I was taking her out Lupa, and I was like, hey, she got a man? And he was like, nah, you good. And then Lupa came back towards me. He's like, wait. I think she do got a man. Hold up, bro. Lupa was up there. I love Lupa for that. So they're just down to earth people, all three of them. And I like them outside of just their reactions. I think they're just funny individuals. And I think because how funny they are, they make the reaction content better. But just to give a quick rundown, if I had to get my Mount Rushmore of anime is RDC, Shonen Showdown, Rhyme Style, and your boy Roshi. I think those are my four pillars. That's my Mount Okay, I got a screen, I'm sorry. They are my Mount Rushmore of anime. Those are content creators I gotta pick.
Okay, I'm ready to do mine. I'm actually prepared this time.
Okay.
At my 1, RDCworld1.
Okay.
At my 2, we got Rob. I'm gonna be honest.
Respect.
He saved the anime community. I'm gonna give it a stack for me.
Respect.
And then 3, I think I said somebody. Who did I say at 3? I said
Gika. You said Gika.
Oh, Gigok.
Gigok.
Gigok. I got Gigok on my 3. And then 4, I'm just gonna throw Afro in there. Just because like I kind of like grew up watching Afro, so I gotta give him his respect. Like I don't watch him as much as I do. I still respect Afro. I still think he's a great content creator. But out of respect, Like, and also he helped me meet some of the people I'm friends with to this day. So I gotta put him in there just because like all personal, like, you know what I'm saying? So
no, I feel you. I knew you was gonna put Afro, so that's why I said, you know, let me just put Rom style. Like, I knew, because I was like, we both put Afro, like we already both put RDC and Rom. I said we gotta change it.
We gotta change it.
We gotta change it.
For sure.
Afro for me is honorable mention, and then also this is a content creator I know nobody to this day knows about anymore. S.Storm HD. Because it was S.Storms HD that got me into Naruto content to even get into like Afro Senju's like clan that he tried to do on Ninja Storm 3. So without that creator, I would not have met all these other anime creators. So I got to get at Storm HD's honorable mention and Afro.
W mans.
All right, but so go over your forward real quick. Just say all of them real quick.
My bad. I wasn't prepared to talk.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. This is my forward for the Mount Rushmore.
Okay.
Oh, that's low-key, that's a bar. RDCworld1.
Okay.
Rob Shonen Showdown. Giguk. And then 4, Afro Senju.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, solid lineup. And then my 4, just to wrap it all up for everybody who just like, oh, what did they say? My four picks for the Mount Rushmore of anime is definitely Rob from Shonen Showdown, RDCworld1, Rhyme Style, and then last but not least, your boy Roshi. Those are my 4 picks because I just think they're great.
Oh yeah, also honorable mention. This guy, I just remembered him right now. Shout out to Samo Gaming.
Oh,
Samo Gaming.
Yes,
Samo Gaming has held it down for me for so many years. Like when he used the because he kind of intertwines with Gigok for me because he did the anime minutes too, and he did the anime games too, if you remember.
Yep.
So like, and I like his personality. So Samo Gaming, he right there. Like I wish he would post more, but I watched him when I was a kid. So yeah, Samo Gaming, honorable mention. Gotta mention him, bro, for sure.
I feel you. And Skills, I just want to say thank you for being here, bro. It's such a pleasure going down this because I knew you love RDCworld1 just as much as me. So I was like, I love talking to the anime community and love being a part of the community. And even though I may not be big now, I'm gonna give it to God. And I know God is gonna make the path. So thank you.
No, bro,
I'm telling you.
Not if, bro. You will be big, bro.
You know, you're right. I gotta get that big boy energy. When I'm big, and you guys watch this video, I just want to say thank you guys right now in the present, and thank you guys who are watching in the future. And God bless. Sir. Okay, anything you want to say before we wrap this up, bro?
By the way, this was a no glaze video. I did not glaze nobody, overly glaze anybody, so I don't want to hear nobody in the comment section say anything too crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. Shout out to everybody I talked about today, though. Yeah.
Got you. And all right, guys, so that is it for Azid Talks Anime. Be back next week. We also got some more stuff on the channel. This is just a weekly segment that I do once a week just to actually talk to the community, grow with the community, and just be as transparent as possible because I truly love you guys. And I just hope all you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful night. If you want more anime and anime-related content, please don't forget to follow me for more. And Azid, out.